And we're the three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends that anyone can have. And we'll never, ever, 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 ever leave each other. We're the best three friends that anybody could have. I mean the three best friends.
Yeah, it was about 6 weeks here in Vegas, and then a bunch more in LA.
I had a lot of anxiety about shooting here, and then I have to say though, after like a month, something happened. There was a switch. It's like once you pass the threshold, I started to get used to it. I remember coming off the plane the last sort of time I came here, and I felt actually at home with the slots machines by the check-in counter.
That's when you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, but I really do. I kind of love it now.
We went everywhere. We went, like security and all that stuff, the roof. Yeah, we went everywhere.
We shot a shotgun on top of a police car in a downtown Vegas street just for a still photo.
A lot of people ask us what the craziest thing that we did while we were in Vegas, and all of it is the stuff that we shot in the movie. Like nothing that we did hanging out in Vegas compared to any of the stuff we actually shot in the movie. Jeong, being the fearless actor that he is, actually requested to be naked in a scene where he jumps out of a trunk. And so we were doing a bunch of takes of this, and Ken is sprinting naked across this vacant lot. We're off the strip somewhere sort of in like a remote part of Vegas near the airport, I think. And a cop comes up and he's like, y'all can't have a naked man running around. And Todd was like, but that doesn't make any sense. It's Las Vegas. And he was like, yeah, we have standards here in Vegas. You can't have naked people running around. And like right behind him is a giant sign for escorts and like girls making out. And like, where's the, what?
It's sexist, really. Men can't run around naked. Men can't get naked, and society thinks it's cool. Society likes when women are naked.
I hate it when Zach gets on this high horse. Like, he's so passionate about male nudity. Here we go. I mean, we're going down the rabbit hole.
No, he's gonna bring up the Watchmen.
Pull yourself together, bro.
Not at the table, Carlos.
I'm prone to the giggles, and so is Zach. And there were a lot of times, I think, where Todd Phillips, the director, would get really mad at us because we couldn't stop laughing. And we did a lot of work with a baby, and that's hard enough because they cry a lot, but they're also adorable and hilarious. So there was one scene with a baby where we couldn't stop laughing, and Todd got really mad and was like, guys, come on, we need to do this. And that made it that much harder to stop laughing because Todd was chastising us.
I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. One more time, guys. Oh, Lord. Oh, jeez.
He's getting close to my face with a hit, and he's going full speed with it. And you make this eye contact with him right before, and I know it's coming, but I have to act like I don't know it's coming. And then in the back of your mind, you're going, wait, this is the heavyweight champion of the world, and he has a very vicious punch.
And he has a tattoo on his face.
Yeah, he has a tattoo on his face, and I only have a tattoo of a heart on my ankle. And those are two different types of people, and he's swinging at me.
But Mike was amazing, man. He was like, I was probably the most intimidated. Zach was intimidated, but I was when he first came in. I was intimidated just because he was such a big part of my childhood. Yeah. But then he diffuses it pretty fast. You know the way like sort of super famous people sometimes have that ability to really make you feel comfortable. He really has that ability.
Doug, that's why you need to focus and you do everything that we say because frankly, you're wasting a little bit of time right now.
You f***ing ass!
The last casting was Justin, and that was, we got lucky for that he would want to do, because even though it's a small role, it's a great role, but it is a small role, not one that he's used to doing.
You know, I've known Todd for a while, and I've worked with Bradley a few times, and I was a fan of Ed's and Zach's for a long time, and it was a no-brainer. I mean, Todd, I think, is, you know, one of the best, if not the best, comedy director out there. And it seems like in American Hollywood comedies, you're kind of starting to see the same guys over and over again. And I always knew that these guys were super talented, but the mass audience might not know it yet. So it just seemed like a perfect fit. And Todd is always a proponent of comedies in the casting.
I think we're all just sort of focusing on this movie and seeing how this movie does and take it from there. But in terms of there being the that prospect, I think we would all do it in a heartbeat because we had a pretty special experience shooting this movie. We love the film. I think it's hilarious, and I don't think we're delusional. We know what we like, and I think it works. But you never know if people are going to like something. You know, it's such a subjective art form, and there is no formula to what's going to make a successful movie.